Jamaican folk songs are one lively reflection of Fairy Island history, culture, and creativity. From the days of slavery to the rhythm of daily life, these songs capture the essence of our struggles, joys, and dreams. Whether them sing by fishermen out at sea, people in the fields, or mothers at the market, they tell stories that have been passed down for generations. So let's dive into some of these iconic tunes and explore their meaning, origin, if can be found, and the fun behind the music. Before we begin, ensure that you like, subscribe, and share. We really appreciate you being a part of Furi community. Now the first song we're gonna talk about is Gully Rider. You remember that one, yeah? Instantly want dance when you hear the mental beats. Now this here song is a call and response song where one person sings a line and the crowd responds with the chant Gully. And guess what? You can mix up the lines in different orders, making it a unique rendition each time. Now, if you Google Gully Rider, it states that it dates back to the 19th century and was inspired by the local fishermen brave enough to risk their lives in the wild Caribbean waters trying to catch whales. But some people said the Gully part is not about the sea, right? It's very far-fetched to think that the lyrics could be talking about fishermen catching whales. Oh, many Jamaicans believe it represents the hills and gullies on the island itself, and the song is really about riding a donkey or a horse up and down those rift steep terrains at night. In each verse, the rider faces the challenge of navigating them Jamaican hills there, where the horse or donkey stumble and the rider may even fall off. It's a song about resilience, about facing the elements, and about the spirit of the Jamaican people. It is also fun because when you see it, sing it, the crowd gets involved. Imagine the scene. You are on the ride singing with your crew, or singing with your horse or donkey, and every line echoes the spirit of adventure and getting up the hill there, right? It is said to be a mental song, typically accompanied by some upbeat traditional rhythms, and people dance the quadrille and even the maypole to it. Now, I'm not sure if it's as popular anymore. Back in the days, it was more popular, but it's still something that you might see at JCDC cultural events. Tell us in the comments if this is a song you listen to regularly and what folk songs do you like? Though the next one is one of my favorites. I mean, Miss Lou, the queen of folk songs. She has done several songs that I love. One being Linstead Market and also Long Time Gal Me Never See You. She has so many. Now, before we go through the list of her folk songs, what we can find online, let's talk about Linstead Market. It's one of those folk songs that tug at your heartstring. It's slow and it's about struggle. It's something that you can rock and move to. Picture a mother heading to Linstead Market with her precious ackee fruits, hoping to make a little money to feed her children. But what happens? Not a quarty, a small coin to be made. When she says, Carm ackee go a Linstead Market, not a quarty would sell. That's the heart of the song. Now, this song dates back to the early 1900s and paints a picture of poverty, where even the smallest hopes of making ends meet are dashed. A quarty was worth just a little, but for a mother trying to feed her kids, it meant the difference between a meal and hunger. So the song becomes more than just a story. It's a reflection of the hardships many faced in the early days of Jamaica. To many, what makes Linstead Market so special is how it's sung. It was originally slow, and a bit saddish, but it has been jazzed up and sped up for dancing. It's a beautiful example of how folk songs evolve, reflecting the changing moods and rhythms of life in Jamaica. So it doesn't sound so sad. No, when you hear Miss Lou sing, it does sound like something you can move to. But when you listen to the lyrics, you can say, yo, she actually disappointed so nobody not buy her stuff them and she need feed her picking them. Tell us in the comments what's your interpretation of the song. You agree with us or not? We would love to hear from you. No, this is the third one. We only have enough time to do three, but we plan to do so much more. This is very popular, probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular. Day-O, the Banana Boat song. And it's a classic, made famous by Harry Belafonte. This tune is a call and response work song that was sung by Jamaican dock workers during the banana harvest. They worked through the night, loading bananas onto boats, and when daylight came, it was time to go home. The lyrics describe the end of their shift. Daylight come and me want go home. The song is catchy and full of rhythm. It has been covered by countless artists, including the famous American group The Terriers. But the heart of the song is in the labor and struggle of those workers whose efforts powered Jamaica's banana trade. The catchy chorus with its joyful energy contrasts the hard work these men did under the moonlight. Them all got them yard. Daylight come and them want go home. In fact, Deho is so famous that it became one of Belafonte's signature songs, reaching top charts worldwide. And though it's widely classified as calypso, it's rooted in mento, blending the sounds of the Caribbean with that distinct Jamaican style. Now, these folk songs are more than just tunes, they are stories. They capture the heart of Jamaican life, our struggles, our dreams, and the vibrant spirits of Fiwi people. Whether it's the rider tackling the hills, the mother in the market, or the dock worker calling for daylight, each song holds a piece of history and should be preserved. So the next time you hear one of these melodies, remember you're not just listening to a song, you're hearing the voice of Jamaica itself.